I would actually keep the one bow, and I would actually keep all the bows you have, because you have some wooden ones. You don't want to carry around all metal bows.
Okay, and we'll heal, and then we're gonna try to do what I've been out here to do this entire time. So, I was going to make a point where a lot of people were like, oh, but the weapon durability, it like, you can always get your weapons back, or later game weapons are just more powerful and don't break as easily, except this is kind of a good example. Like, if I had lost my Guardian Sword ++, or like my Ancient Battle Axe ++, I would just be weaker.
Unless the, like, middle ones have a rare chance of dropping a plus.
No.
So you don't even have a small
nope.
chance.
It's not how that works.
Oh.
The small ones drop the regular...
The joys of rain. Yeah, right, game.
Okay. Let's go back to what we were trying to do this entire time.
That's also an interesting thing of non-linearity of we have found, like, what, 3 stronger challenges before that one?
At this point, it might be easier to just...
Oh, we're actually kind of close to the one island.
But...
in a relative sense.
Might be easier just to warp back over here and just climb back over. What?
Would it?
Yes. Since it's closer to this half versus walking past the... So, someone, and I wanted to bring this up in a video, had brought up a very hard to argue with point against the weapon durability, where a lot of people were like, but if the weapon durability didn't exist, you would only use overpowered weapons, and you would never try to use anything other than the overpowered weapons. And someone had said, but the game has a system of swords, like heavy weapons, spears. They brought up, the game has a system of reach, and like, speed and power and stuff. The weapon system in itself could have been naturally balanced to compensate for changing weapons, to where a long reach weapon or a power weapon are better on certain enemies. And they brought up, if the game had just used that as a system...
Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, they could have had the Fire Emblem weapon triangle.
Exactly!
That would have been interesting.
Or something... And the guy was like, if you want to balance... If you want to encourage weapon usage, you need to balance out with like a triad or different weapons using different abilities. And that's better than just, oh, this weapon breaks. And what I find kind of funny, a lot of people are like, the weapon system's great, but I wish the weapons lasted a little longer and there was a blacksmith. You guys kind of realize you're proving the point that the weapon system's ass if you're going to go, oh, this weapon system's fine, it just needs to last longer and there needs to be a blacksmith. That's not a good thing. Going the right way, right?
I don't know.
Wait, there's the house, so.
I guess.
Yep. And I found that kind of funny, because it was like, oh, the weapon system's okay, except I wish there was a blacksmith and the weapon durability was longer.
Oh, and that's a thing to try and encourage. The thing that tries to encourage using other types of weapons is the metal weapons conducting electricity and the, you know, wooden weapons being able to set on fire. Which I know wood burns very easily, but I've never understood why in games commonly only the thing that's made of wood can set on fire, because you could set anything on fire. It's just, again, wood burns easily.
And actually, no, wood does not burn as easily as a video game would make you think.
It depends on how old and dry the wood is, I know.
Okay, so back to... And a lot of people were like, but if the weapon durability didn't exist, then the weapons that were elemental would just be overpowered. Except a good counterpoint to that as well. You're thinking about the weapons being overpowered based on how they currently work.
But what is another way that they could balance those weapons to not be overpowered? That's the one thing I will give people. How could you balance those things to not be overpowered?
Certain enemy types, since there were fire and ice and electric enemies anyway, certain enemy types are chronically vulnerable to an element while other enemy types are not, and the weapon's ability to do what the weapon does has kind of a long timer on it, and without that timer...
The funny thing is, even with the durability, they have a timer in this game.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay attention, the weapon will lose its color. Is that what you're looking for?
Yep. Except, I don't know where the damn shrine is, but...
Close enough.
How long till the Master Sword comes back? Whoops.
It's the one that's 0.
Minute and 11.
Oh, we have a minute and 11 to kill.
I can use my broadswords for a little bit. You don't have to kill these guys, but...
So... Are you going to actually try to...
Yes, I'm going to kill them. Because I want the materials, and then we need to find the... spot for the orbs. Oh, damn it, game!
Oh, it's the youngest one anyway. Oh, you have electric arrows equipped.
I realized that because I wanted...
Oh, the Master Sword has been recharged.
I figured electric arrows would be a worthwhile endeavor here.
You might not want to do that because we're around water. I understand your thought process, but at the same time, if you miss fire and end up electrocuting yourself...
Oh, come on.
Oh! That worked even though he was stuck. Oh, and he has a material we haven't picked up before.
Sweet Jesus!
What? Ooh, hardy durians! And then he has that club. 36. Is that stronger than...
It's equal to
Actually,
these, but not as strong as that.
Yeah, that's a 45, so we'll leave it for now.
And there's a giant boomerang in this chest.
Funny, I was going to bring up Funny, I was going to bring up we haven't found a giant boomerang again.
Except now, the quandary, I don't remember which one of these mountains I'm supposed to climb.
You should have been walking slower.
Okay. 2 more brothers to defeat!
Well, because you can't, you know, easily climb a mountain while holding these, my guess is you would have to go up this path right here. I find it kind of interesting that we just stumbled onto what you were looking for.
That's what I was trying to do. Because I knew where all the Hinox in question are around those bone structures.
Oh, it does look like a spot up there.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh.
The 3 brothers. That's exactly what this is. Now I don't remember which brother this is.
Apparently it was that one. Okay, gotta go slaughter the other two.
Gotta actually officially start the quest, though, just in case. 3 brothers. You just look for the bone structures, but I want to fight them in order.
Oh, I can see a dragon in the distance. Oh, look, there's another one.
Nope.
What, is that the oldest?
Yep.
Why do you want to fight them in order?
Because the different colors of Hinox have slightly different strengths. So if I fight them in order, I'm going from the easiest to the mid-range to the hardest. Based on the damage and their resistances and stuff. See what I'm getting at here?
I believe this is the way you came. Oh no. Look at that.
Middle brother. And then we'll go defeat the eldest brother. And every blood moon, 3 Hinox respawn here.
And we just got a beetle.
I watched a guy do an unedited video where he fought these guys for 30 minutes.
Why in the hell did it take them that long? I might want to get a wee bit closer.
How much did that do? Ow.
These aren't calamity enemies, so it's not gonna do that much.
Ah, damn it. Get off the...
Get off the tree.
Even so, my DPS is... Oh.
Oh, you don't put the weapons on the necklace.
Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I win.
And he's down.
I win. Jerk. Woo! Woohoo!
Yeah, the toenail thing still creeps me out.
Wait!
It's just another one of those.
It was a toenail!
Oh, yeah.
Toenail!
That still creeps me out.
What mountain did we climb?
I don't know.
Ah, God damn it.
The fight ended up. Oh, that one behind you.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh.
It's just bees.
Honey!
Oh. No, the bees are just confused.
What?
The bees are confused. They're not going to go. Oh, there they are.
Okay.
Now back. Actually, you still have that thing of wood you can pick up.
Okay. Look at this mountain.
I said I think it was the one behind you.
The reason it took a guy 30 minutes, and this goes to the whole non-linear thing, dude was at the beginning of the game. Stumbled.
This is all the way around Creepo Village.
Yep. Except there's a problem with the eldest brother.
Which is, because I was going to say he's the one you should maybe try to do that spin attack thing on. No, I guess it's the other one.
The eldest brother's surrounded by blue bokoblins.
Yeah.
Now we need to find
That was the direction you went. I thought the eldest brother was up in this area. Followed that path.
There he is.
Ooh, more cubes. Like I said, we need some of the ice.
It's. Oh wait, but I can talk them. Ow. I was gonna. We'll get ice in a minute because of something that I'll show off after I get these guys.
Oh yeah, there's the blue goblins.
There's like tons of blue guys around. I haven't even got enough materials for the ancient armor, which was a major thing I wanted to do today.
Is that a thing that conducts electricity? Why is that? Oh, and there were a bunch of rusted and metal things. You should not. Oh, the rain is taking them.
Had a stupid idea too. Damn it. That's not happening.
It's 2-0. What?
Yeah, that's not happening. Gonna have to fight this guy the old-fashioned way then.
Actually, the rain's clearing up. I think you might have just woken up.
Nope.
Oh, no.
But I've got quite a...
Do they want you to use the surrounding water because of the thunder rod?
My idea is gonna be great.
And by that, you mean terrible.
No, this is gonna be great.
Oh, we're gonna scumbag it out.
No, 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 not exactly. That's not exactly what we're doing. Wake him up. Now, I think what I'm about to do works.
So you're about to fall like a rock. Yeah, it's the only problem with the stamina. And I need to work a lot better.
That's just always running low on.
But they have shock arrows, but they're shooting him by mistake.
Okay, so I just did one of the coolest. Yeah, that does work. Okay.
Hit him.
And the Master Sword broke.
It broke on one of the goblins.
And
he's dead. That was oddly simple.
because let's chill. Choppers now, boys.
Well then.
Okay.
It's weird seeing those guys only do a quarter of a heart now.
Booyah! And that, my friends, was three brothers. Oh. Yeah, someone... Okay, so I've noticed something, which is retarded.
What?
The Master Sword, if you notice, when we were first using it, the Master Sword used to recharge quickly. Now the Master Sword barely has any...
There's a Q you can do the ice thing you've been trying to do.
No. Because of what I'm going to show off after the... People kept saying the Master Sword had like a 10-minute charge. And I was confused as to what they meant, because my Master Sword would charge in like a minute. The Master Sword's durability has worn down because of how much I've used it. Which is a very fucking retarded system.
But it caps at 10 minutes?
Yeah, but that means I've got like no charge on the Master Sword. I've hit a point now where my Master Sword only lasts like one enemy.
Oh, you also were using it on a mini-boss.
Three brothers? Defeated.
Weren't you able to kill most of that one enemy camp with the Master Sword?
This is true.
And then instead of making a shrine, it makes a guardian you then have to kill. What if there was a shrine that was a guardian? Well, I guess that's technically what the dungeons are.
Anywho, so that's the three brothers. Just do what I did. Bomb arrows work really good on those guys because you just have to hit their eye, so if you use a bomb arrow, it just blows up on their face.
I understand why a video game weak point is always the eye, but logically it should just take about one arrow or so and then they should be blind.
No. Stupid Master Sword.
I noticed the trials for some reason.
Ah!
Of course it would be one of the getting here as the trial. I noticed the shrines like this are always...
Oh! That reminds me! There was a shrine I found while I was grinding that I didn't go to. I marked it on the map. We'll go there. Durability up, giant thunderblade.
Let's save that.
Yeah. I found a horse stable and a shrine and I marked it. Oh, and that will let me show off the one thing. And I still need to grind up Guardians, so we need to go try to find some Guardians to flip over so I can get ancient armor.
How many broken Guardians were around the one tower?
The Master Sword is getting worse, which kinda irks me. Because now the Master Sword, for using the Master Sword, which would just naturally happen unless you never used it, it's now at a point where it only lasts like a single, like a combo, and it drains for like 10 minutes. Which is stupid. So the Master Sword has worn down and is now worthless.
It doesn't seem to last any shorter.
It is. Okay. We're gonna do the one thing. And I can do the one thing I wanted to do anyway. So, that's a shrine. But I've not activated it. So, we're gonna walk over there. Then
I thought, just activating a shrine you could walk.
I didn't activate it. Why
didn't you activate it?
Because I knew I could walk back over there because it's just in the field. It wasn't... I wanted to show properly activating it. But! What I wanted to do...
Of course.
That's supposed to freeze.
Just maybe give it a minute.
Stuff freezes unless this is...
What can regular chew jelly be used for?
This is supposed to work unless I just wasn't in a cold enough... Oh, come on. Meat freezes in like 20 seconds! You're supposed to be able to do this! It's supposed to be a way to get the...
Maybe, again, you're not in the correct area. Try dropping one piece of meat.
See? Meaning... Because I've seen people drop chew jelly and get the effects unless they... Because it should have... Because we have a lot of these, and that would be a good way to... Oh, come on. That would have been such a good trick, too! Because that works with fire!
So, you have seen people do that?
With fire, at the very least. Someone went to Death Mountain, dropped a bunch of the...
I guess it doesn't work for ice.
That's stupid!
This would take...
Actually, does ice chew jelly exist?
There are frozen chews.
Or it takes long...
There are frozen chews. I thought we fought one on this mountain.
I know the fire thing works!
I guess the ice doesn't work.
That's stupid!
Perhaps, I think the reason for that, in some instances, meat becoming frozen, it could be considered a worse item. Blue chews are so common and so easy to get a hold of, that was probably deemed too dangerous.
But you can do it for fire!
But you are straddling the line of the area where you need fireproof. If you had enough spicy peppers, you could just come up here and do this.
Okay, guys, so my question of the day is, if you played this game, did any of you find the 3 Giant Brothers side quest early? Or did you end up finding it later on in the game? Or did you never find it at all? A lot of people seem to stumble across it pretty early, as I said in the video. I watched a guy who stumbled across it early fight them for like 30 minutes using bombs. But anyway, I would really love to know what you guys think. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a show for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.